Hey, guess what? This is my lazy vlog. Today is the last day to support the Darkest Timeline on Indiegogo at bit.do/thedarkesttimeline. Link in the place where links generally are, which is down in that direction. Today's the last day. There's only a matter of hours left. So if you've been waiting for the last minute, we're on the last minute. Well, we'll be in the last minute in just a matter of hours, which means we're in the last matter of hours before the last minute. So we're down to the wire. So today's the last day. So go visit the website and tell me if the incentives that I put there are incentivizing enough. And if not, then let me know. Because check it. There's a lot of cool stuff there, man. And including things that are awesome. And go look at what they are. Because they're awesome. And, I mean, if I weren't me and part of this, then I would totally donate to it to get some of those things that are awesome. But I'm me and I'm part of it. So, I mean, it doesn't work for me as well. But anyways, yeah, that's the update. And the first table read is happening next week. And we're ready to go. Pre-production's going smoothly. Production's going to start in just a couple of weeks. We just got to get costumes and things and locations and things, and we're going, man, we're going, and that's the state of things. So last day for the fundraiser, go check it out because of things. And now the things that I'm gonna otherwise talk about in this video of the talking things is that the world is really small. It's like a small world after all, you know. Especially the world of the things that I'm doing, like the filmmaking and the theater and the acting. I mean, okay, I say theater. I don't do theater, but it's part of it. It's part of the whole small world thing. It's part of it, and the filmmaking and the acting and the video shoots and things. It's all part of it. Because check it out. Okay, so a couple of weeks ago. Okay, back up. To explain how it's a small world. I got to explain how. I gotta tell a story. Okay, so in the short film that I did back in 2015 that I directed for 48 Film Project, there was an actor in that short film, and he I met him by, how did I meet him? He was recommended to me by an actress who was already on board, right? She recommended him to me to be in it because she knew him already. So and when he auditioned, because, like, I mean, I can't just take somebody's recommendation. I gotta at least know that they can act. So to show me his sample of work, he sent me a few videos, including this one short film that he had been in prior. And then he was in my film, and, you know, we did it, and we did Off the Cuff, which was for 48 Film Project, which is the short film that the Darkest Timeline, which the fundraiser for which ends in just a matter of hours. Hey. So he was the lead in that, and we did that, and that went out there, and that's all a thing. And then, like a year later, by this time it was last summer, July, June, August, June, July. I think it was July. I don't remember exactly. But we filmed Who Done It, right? My most recent short film. And we had on that short film a director of photography that we brought on board to film with a nice camera, which was better than the camera that I was using. And yeah, so that was that. I didn't run the camera on that one. We brought somebody in to run the camera for us, right? Okay, so 2 different short films with 2 different people, but it was, and they, like, as far as I knew, they weren't with the connections. But just like a few weeks ago, the actor from the one before asked me to help out on this shoot that he was producing now. So I came and I was part of the crew and I helped out. And lo and behold, you'd never guess who was the director of photography on that shoot. The same guy that worked on my shoot. So these 2 people who are unconnected as far as I know are connected. And I'm working with them both. And then I come to find out that another guy on that crew, he was recommended to me to be part of my web series on the crew for my thing. And when he showed me a video of his work, it was the same short film that the actor friend had showed me years ago. So they all know each other. What? And it's like everywhere you go in this little world, people know each other. There's always a connection of a connection of a connection. What? How? I don't know. I mean, it's not really like that big of a deal. It's just like a thing that like makes you think. Only so many people do this? We live in Southern California. This is a very densely populated area. There's literally tons of people. Like literally, if you measured the weight of Southern California, just the people, it would literally be tons. And that's not a figurative statement. People are, a couple 100 pounds each, and you add it all up, it would literally be tons and tons of people. So why do I keep running into the same people on different places, on different shoots, man? You can't possibly tell me that these are the only people that do this kind of stuff. That only so many people do filmmaking and acting. And, okay, so I said the theater was connected. Yesterday, I went to a play. I went to see a play. And earlier in the day, yesterday, I was talking to somebody who I met online through a friend. And come to find out that that person knows somebody else who was in the play. And it was a different friend. And that person knew somebody else that was in another play that was last month that also had another one of my actors in it from the last thing that I did. So how is it that everybody keeps knowing each other? I don't know. It's just weird to think about how small the world is. There's always a connection. There's always a connection. There's always a connection. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's just something that is just the way it is. And there's really no point to... Do you like my shirt? My green? It's actually a thing that I earned from a I was a stagehand one time for these two co-headliners. I don't usually wear green. I'm not a green kind of person, but hey, I'm wearing green today. And I just completely changed the course of this video because my brain... End of sentence. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about the smallness of the world. And I don't really have a place to go with that other than just the world is small. And we can all be happy in it together. What? What is... I should go. You know what I should start doing is thinking these things out clearer, better. I should think these things. I should think. That's good advice, people. Rule number 1, always think. I should plan these out. I don't know. I should do a little more thinks before I turn on the camera. That's the sentence I was... Hey, guess what? This was my lazy vlog.